Okay, so this example says that Xing Wao purchased 8 binders for $1.25, a dozen pens for 56 cents each, a box of copier paper for $18.24. He has to pay 6.5% county tax, 0.5% city tax, or excuse me, 5%, 0.5% county tax, and 1% city tax. How much will he pay in taxes for his purchase? So, of course, the first thing we have to know is how much was his purchase, so that then we can find the tax on it. So we need to do those, I would suggest individually. So we have 8 binders that were $1.25 each. Get that total. A dozen pens, so that's 12 pens that were 56 cents each. And a box of copier paper for $18.24. All right, so what's our total for the things he bought? Good, so 1672, and then go ahead and add the box of copy paper to that also. And we get a total of, I get $34.96. Good. Okay, we also need to total up the taxes. Rather than find each tax separately, multiplying it and then add them together, it's easier to just add your taxes up so that you know how much tax you're paying, the percent. So for state, he has to pay 6.5%, for county 0.5%, and for city 1%. And if I add those all together, I get that he's paying 8% tax. And then what do we have to do to our percents before we can use them? So we know we're doing 8% of $34.96 will give us our tax. But what do we always have to do to our taxes first? Or our percents, excuse me. Yes, we have to move the decimal 2 places to the left to change it to a decimal. So we're going to take 0.08 times $34.96. What did you guys get? Just to make sure I'm on the same page. I get $2.80. Good. Yep. You get 2.7968. We want to round to the nearest cent, so that 6 would make us round our 79 up to 80. Okay, here's one more warm-up question. They're getting you ready to run with those percents because our discounts are going to deal with percents today. So we have Marcella. She purchased office supplies of $102.35. She also purchased an English to Spanish dictionary for $24.45. For these purchases, she paid 6.5% state, 0.5% county tax. All right, so first thing we're going to do is total those purchases. They want to know, again, what was her total tax. And you'll want to watch those in case they say what was her total purchase price. But here again, they just want to know the total tax. First, we have to know how much she spent just in general on her items that she purchased. So we're going to total those. Good, yes, 100, whoops, I wrote that wrong though. 126.80. Good. Okay, so that's how much she spent total. And what total tax is she paying? She had to pay 6.5% for state and 0.5% for county. So she's paying 7%. Again, we move the decimal 2 places to the left to change the percent to a decimal, and then we go ahead and multiply. 0.07 times 126.80 will give us the amount of tax she's paying. Very good, $8.88.